guys, good morning. It's Tuesday, April 21st, and today you will be taking your Chapter 24 math test. Make sure you have your math test in front of you. I'm going to go over a couple key factors on some of the problems with you. But one thing I want to go over before we do that is how to check your work in division. So don't forget, multiplication is the opposite of division. So the way that you check your work with division is by using multiplication. There's one added step though when you are having a remainder and you're checking your problem, so we're going to go over that as well. Here's a basic division problem that divides evenly. So 5 goes into 30 6 times because 5 times 6 is 30. So you won't have a remainder here. You just have to bring your 30 there, and there's 0. The way you check this problem now is just by saying, is 6 times 5 30? And yes, it is. So once you've done the division, the way that you check this problem is by multiplying the two numbers up top and seeing if they go into that problem correctly. Now we're going to look at a division problem and see the extra step that we have to take. So we have to look at how many times 5 will go into 32. 5 cannot go into 32 evenly because it's not a part of the fact family. So we need to get as close to it as possible. And the closest to get to it is by saying 6 times 5 is 30. And we have now our remainder of 2. Well, how do I check that? So there's an extra step that you'll have to do in checking this problem. You'll do like you did here. You're going to say 5 times 6 equals 30. But what do you do with the leftover remainder to see if it equals 32? Well, you have to add in your remainder. So you're going to say 6 remainder 2. Let me put that up there real quickly. So first you say your 5 times 6 is 30, but then you have to add back in that remainder. Once you add that remainder in, the number that you get down here should equal the dividend that's inside the box to begin with. So, I'm sorry, maybe this is it. So you say 5 times 6, just like you did over here, is 30, but since you have the remainder, you now need to add the remainder back into it. And if the answer that you've gotten down here, once you've multiplied and added, equals the dividend, then you know that you've checked your work correctly. So make sure that when you're checking a division problem with a remainder, first you multiply, then you have to add in the remainder. So don't forget to do that. All right, on your test, I want you looking at the 3 word problems in the back. I'm going to give you some key little factors that I want you to write down next to those problems. It says, for number 18, it says, Christopher reads the same amount of pages in his 68-page book every day. At the end of the 1 week, he has 5 pages remaining. How many pages did he read each day? Well, the thing that you need to pay attention to is, it says at the end of the 1 week. You have to convert the 1 week into how many days are in a week. And we all know that there are 7 days in 1 week. So next to your test where it says 1 week, put equals 7 days. Because the way you're going to set this division problem up is it says Christopher reads the same amount of pages in his 68 book for 7 days. So you're going to divide that 1 week, which equals 7 days, divided by 68. And then you want to work the problem, and you're going to see, you should see a remainder of 5 if you've done it correctly. Whatever your quotient is up top that you get from this problem, that will be your answer. So the first step is converting the 1 week into 7 days, doing the division problem, making sure at the end of this division problem that you have a remainder of 5, because it says he has 5 pages remaining, which means remainder. And if you end up with a remainder of 5, then your quotient up top should be correct, and that would be your answer. Number 19, it says Martha collects 46 seashells at the beach. How many seashells will she have left over if she divides the seashells into groups of 4? What they're looking for here is the remainder. So it says how many seashells, and circle the words left over if she divides into the seashells into groups of 4. So for 19, you can find remainder and make sure you circle the word left over. That's what they're searching for that problem. Number 20 says Rico has 14 marbles that he wants to give to 4 of his friends. What is the largest number of marbles he can give each friend so that each friend has an equal amount of marbles. So for number 20, they're looking for the quotient. So for number 20, you can write find the quotient, okay? So those are the little helpful hints that I wanted to give you looking into this test. The rest of it is you being able to divide the numbers carefully. Also making sure to read the problems, because some of the problems are going to ask you to find the quotient, might ask you to find the remainder. So make sure you're paying attention to what the question is asking for. So read the questions really slowly. Please make sure to show your work and send it to us when you're done. Bye guys, have a great day.